Hey folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Sid Meier's Civilization 5 as Poland. We are going down the tech route, and we've actually reached #1 literacy now. Hooray! And I did have a spy kick around, though, so I did want to check to see who was, I suppose, in #2 tech-wise. Shoshone, obviously, and maybe France. France might have some stuff we don't have. We may as well send our spy over there. Alternatively, we could simply send them to a city-state and try to influence things over there, which might be a thing, but if we can manage to get some free techs from Paris, it'll actually be a pretty awesome thing. So we'll see what we can do. This cannon still needs to move. We could probably give it a promotion. Probably like a rough terrain type of thing. We may as well give it volley, just in case we end up doing that sort of thing in the future. Recruited as a spy. Want citrus. Gdansk is growing like a weed. Fantastic. Well done there. You've got, of course, lots of great food resources, and we are sending you some hammers, which is important. I think we need to keep doing that for now, get these cities built up a little bit faster. Yeah, seems like a decent idea. Probably would want to get our faith production up. If we can get our faith, like, 100 faith means we can produce a great scientist or great engineer in 10 turns, and that's not bad. Of course, the cost will keep going up, but we can keep alternating between the two. It'll be pretty strong. So, we've got metallurgy. Hey, winged hussars! Which probably not going to be a factor in this particular game. It's kind of a shame. Oh, we can get our ideology. So now, of course, we can get that. Hang on. Did I F up something else about something? I don't know. I'm confused about when I got my last social policy. So, everything is wide open right now, and I do have to say, after playing and talking with Marbazier some, I do have to come to agree with him that order is probably the strongest ideology. I was going to say tenet, but it's got the strongest tenets. The +2 happiness from monuments is stupendously good. And then at level 2, we get the factories that increase science output by 25%, which is great, although we don't have a ton of coal, unfortunately, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. 5-year plan's not bad either. National wonders, we got some, you know, there's stuff. There's stuff. Great people increase is actually kind of handy as well. Just taking a glance, what would freedom give us early on? The specialist actually combos well with a few things that we do have going on. That's true. Mint bank stock exchange. Well, we're going to have some, but not that many for capitalism. Economic union and national wonder. Yeah, really not as terribly useful for us. What about autocracy? I really don't think that's going to be the sort of thing that we're looking for to help our specific setup. We don't need the spies to steal techs any faster for us. This is a lot of happiness. Militarism, that is a lot of happy. And the happiness from courthouses and stuff too, but it doesn't really tie into anything that we're looking to really pull off. So no, order is going to have to be the thing that we do. Boom. Choose production. We finished the temple, which is great. Plant, no. Markets, probably. And we can adopt a policy. Now, we are the first person to do it, so we get 2 free tenants, which is great. So, yeah, we're going to grab the socialist realism. So, right now, we're at 1 happy. We're going to take this, and we're instantly going to get 9 happy, which is not a bad way to start. I don't think we're going to be purchasing that many buildings. So, although you can go and buy the research labs when you hit that kind of sweet spot, which is good. I feel like Hero of the People is actually what we're looking for. More happiness is always really handy, though. It's always really handy. Let's take a quick look. I mean, national wonders, everyone's got a certain number of those, of course. What was I looking for? Great people production rates. I think that's what I'm going to take. In the interest of time, let's just take it. I mean, it's not like any of them are bad. And this one will just passively work, even if I do nothing else special throughout the game. So we're going to do that. You are just going to set up for a siege and then wait. And we may upgrade you, we may not. Research agreement finished, so we got that tech boost. We got a barbarian encampment somewhere. Wow, okay. Entered the industrial era. All right. And we could still do some archaeology. We may want to do a little archaeology. We've got 2 sites on our continent that we could work for just passive culture boost, which might be a good idea. We could also go and offensively steal a few, but I don't know if that's really into our books. You got interrupted on your way to Kaisel, I think, so just do your best heading in that general direction. Singapore wants a trade route, and I would love to give it to you, Singapore, but unfortunately I cannot. Oh, we do have the ability to build another cargo ship as well, so that's good. Anyway, I think Says over here is doing pretty good. I really apologize that I have no idea how to pronounce this name in the slightest. I know people in chat in the comments are probably like, well, it's a simple rule. When we've got the SZ, it's actually like a J sound, and then this. Size. Cezanne. That's what we've got. CC. That's what maybe I should have called it. Okay, we've got that. Oh, what I need to do is build more trading posts because I actually get science from that. I've been like not really doing it so much. I actually probably should have built a few around the capital. Is just trading post up this entire area rather than having the mines. Although the mines are still handy, you know what? It'll be fine. I don't think I'm gonna go and replace anything, but it is something to keep in mind. Yeah, I could just build the Louvre, but I think that would be a waste. As well as seaports, we do get the happiness and things. Happiness and the gold. That is true. Becomes a lot more incentivized. But you know what? A temple. I wanna finish the shrines plus temples everywhere. Just because we are going to want the points to purchase some people. Do we have actually something queued up here? No, it's remind me later. It'll be a tough question because scientists will obviously help us with the science win, but a great engineer to rush a wonder, damn, it is good. You know, that sort of thing is really strong. Just keep advancing and we'll figure out what to do with you. We might actually upgrade this crossbow to a Gatling gun, put it on the marsh, which is really suboptimal. Could just build a fort there, actually. That might be a decent idea. Napoleon declares war on Haley. That's good. And Askia declares war on... My god, I love everyone is freaking... Oh, Manila wanted me to connect horses to my trade network. That's interesting. Everyone is going to war against each other, which is fantastic. Kaisel wants oil. Well, that would be really nice. Not enough culture. Tyr wanted horses as well. Great. Completed its project. And we get the conference. The banned citrus. Well, if they do decide to ban citrus, that doesn't actually affect me too much because I don't have any. I should probably set up some trades over here, though. Sure. Just because I want to keep you super friendly with me. Don't actually necessarily want to help you in your war. I don't want Hissia to fall. That would be really bad. Like, the last thing I want is a more powerful Pocatello, and especially if that falls, then I become a very, very natural target for him. But it is, you know, easier to defend than to attack, and I've got my people in position, so there's something to be said about that. I can't actually go there anymore. Let's go there. We might actually just do the fort and put someone there. What I was going to do something else. Shoshone have adopted autocracy. Well, that's going to be kind of awkward. 20 citizens. I was going to do something else. What was I going to do? Crap. Oh, trades. Right, okay, except I know that you've got the sugar, but you don't want anything of mine. Could I sell you horses? No interest. Napoleon. You've got the extra fur, but you don't want anything of mine. I could just buy it from you, but that seems a little silly. Alright. Have horses. Have fun with that. And he wants ivory. But I don't have 2 ivory, so I can't actually... Or do I? I have double gems, double ivory. So hold on, this would work here. Furs for ivory. Good stuff, okay. Good happiness, we can let our cities grow a little bit more, which things are happening over here. You should be working that instead. Actually, we don't need the money. Do that. And that for now, although as soon as this finishes. And trading posts. And your job is to go up here, but we can't right now. I guess we'll just... Here, we'll do a swap, and then we'll figure things out afterwards once these guys get out of our way. Hissia hasn't fallen yet, which makes me feel very happy. We've got the Comanche Riders, which are very powerful units, of course. Hissia is going down a little bit, though. Jeez. Come on, Mongols. Okay. Death's over there, which is good. Rifling is done. All right. That is actually really handy, and we can steal something. We can steal way down here military science. Well, I mean, I guess that's 2,000 beakers. That's something. Doesn't unlock dynamite, though. I don't really want to go to war, but when you do have the dynamite, you can build artillery. It starts to become pretty damn tempting, actually. Oh, yeah, we have no faith. Oh, we're making 27 per turn. I thought we were making, like, almost 100 per turn. I was misreading those numbers before. I don't think we build a thing. Never got around to building these, but we don't really have that many things. It's great if you're actually building the mounted units, but we aren't, so. Gardens. More great people generation. Probably okay. I mean, our capital is really the main place where this is happening, but it, you know, looks like we might get some of that here, too. We should actually throw someone in the public school over there, too. Keep that going. You know what, let's get amphitheaters up everywhere at least. Because we want our baseline culture to be halfway decent so we don't get any ideological pressure. Because that can be really, really bad. And I usually neglect that. University is done, great. And then go straight into a public school and probably an observatory after that. You're going to be pretty good tech-wise. Library is done, go straight into a university so we can finally build our Oxford. And yeah, a fort here would be pretty good, because these guys would all have a penalty to their defenses until the marsh gets cleared, of course. And then we can put a melee unit there and feel pretty good about ourselves. So that's what we're going to do. I'll actually position you there right now. I'll position you here and probably turn you into a something. Gatling gun. What do we got? Oh, more things declaring war on Genghis Khan as the cities flip. We got fur for We Love the King Day. We got population boost. Shoshone army is marching towards Mongolian city of Karakoram to launch a surprise attack. Wait, what? Shoshone against Mongol. They're already in a war. How could that be a surprise? Listen, by the way. Pocatello's plotting against Napoleon. Yeah, like, we need to get the world to hate Pocatello. We've completely eclipsed them in research. Okay, so we're going to move you to a city-state then. What city-state's? Probably something mercantile that the Shoshone own, like Genoa. That seems like an excellent idea. Congratulations, you are being moved to Genoa. I never build forts, but I actually think that one's going to be potentially a good idea. More cannons coming in there. Oh, good God. Just hold on. Listen, Mongolia. And you're getting blasted over there by ships. Well, that's just right. That's never going to happen. Nothing is ever going to go badly there, but it's making me unhappy. Let's go and upgrade. I mean, the money is nice for all kinds of things, but no, we'll upgrade you there right away. Cannot steal from the Shoshone. Literally, they have nothing? Nothing? I mean, certainly they're going to have to... I don't know, maybe not. Alright, well, maybe we'll try again a little bit later. Vilnius. We're going to send you to Vilnius then. Give that a try. You just, well, auto-wake, actually, set up first, and then auto-wake up if something happens. Ah, there we go. We can finally move you there. We can move you there. And you still land there. Okay. I feel nice and secure there now. Let's go and get the sheep going on. Let's just have you, actually not fortify, be on alert status, which is going to be better for us. Do we want to build any mines over here? Or do we want to go straight into the trade things? Probably the trade things. Well, if our tech is that far ahead, you know what? I want a police station in my capital. I'm very worried about too many things getting stolen from me. So we're going to do that. Just slow them down. Public school is done. One amphitheater, and then, yeah, markets and banks and all those. I don't know if we're going to go all the way down the diplomacy route, or, sorry, the culture route, but we are going to try to pick up amphitheaters as much as possible. Just the level 1 culture building everywhere. I mean, more policies are always going to be very good as well, especially now that we've unlocked the ideology, and we want to keep going down that way. In fact, at the very top end, we'll get, what, the ability to buy research? I'm actually not sure. There's no way to look at the tenants anymore, is there? It's kind of annoying. Oh, we're actually getting dissidents from this. Really? That is double plus ungood. This is the Shoshone. So if we look at them, yeah, okay. So they are exotic to us, and we're nothing the other way around. It is rising slowly that way, and if we flip back to us, it's rising extremely slowly the other way. Actually, maybe we should have a diplomat over there, because then we'd get a better advantage. That might be a good idea, actually. Tell you what. You are going to go to Mosin Khani as a diplomat, just to help even things out with exoticism. We are just going to be using this to bulb tech at this point, and I'm not gonna wait for it. It's gonna be fine to just do it right away. Steam power is finished. Faster embark movement. Ironclad's not terribly important, but we finished that, so now we have to make a decision about exactly what we want to unlock next. There's a real possibility we can pick up Neuschwanstein. Although we don't have a great engineer, we will not have a great engineer, or will we? Is the great scientist is going to come next? You know what? We're going to go with the plastics. We need the tech. The tech that you can get from the research centers. Or whatever they're called. Research labs. Amphitheater is done. Oh, we can start building our factories. Nothing really matters so much anymore. Although, we will get a 25% tech boost later on. So we want to do this in our most techy cities. Which will mostly just be our biggest cities. Krakow's doing 93. 87 Lodz. 58. 36. Gdansk might actually be really good. If we can get it to grow, it's going to be a huge tech thing. Well, it'll be decent because it'll get the mountain bonus. It has an observatory, which will help. But obviously we will want one in Warsaw. In fact, we will start that in Warsaw immediately. Krakow is big enough and should continue to be relatively large that it's probably worth throwing one in there too. And then we'll save the last factory because we don't have enough coal for over here. Unless we saved our coal to actually build units. That would also be a possibility, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. Banks and stuff still handy. We're missing. Poznan and CC still need workshops for an ironworks. CC needs a university. I mean, those things are being built, so that's a thing. Let's build a bank. Bank is just straight up going to help our economy all the time. Never anything bad there. Nothing tricky. I guess we'll build a lumber mill over here. At some point, we'll have to send the workers back home. Actually, at some point very soon, I'm probably just going to automate the workers. I will upgrade you. And you're going to be ready for attack. And auto wake up. Ready for attack. Auto wake up. You are going to build me a trading post on this hill. A rifleman is going to fortify in this fort. Does it actually get rid of the... I hope it gets rid of the marsh. It'd be kind of silly if it didn't. Actually, it would be really silly and very annoying. And yeah, we're pretty close to Great War Infantry. So we'll save a bit of money for that. And then I will feel very secure over here. Although maybe I shouldn't. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. I don't think the AI will get in that much of a push. I mean, they could do crazy stuff with bombers and late game units, but at a certain point, we should just be able to win via science. Fortify. All right, what do we got? Oh, gold with Napoleon. Listen, Napoleon, you still want horses, right? Horses are cool, man. I mean, you're riding one in the picture, so clearly you're gonna want to keep doing that. Very well. Excellent. Signed delegates. I would like science funding. Banning citrus is always like, well, that's not great. It's going to hurt France. But, god damn, that's a lot of votes. But we'll try to push through science funding again because it's good for us. Okay. I don't think it'll pass. Yes, I would love to keep doing silver for salt. Our salt really is getting a lot done. That I'm totally happy with keeping the money that way. Although, I suppose... Oh, Turfan was captured? Really? Oh! On that side. My god, Mongolia's just going to collapse. And then I'm going to be sandwiched between Askia and the Shoshone. Hopefully they'll go to war with each other. Oh, this is really rough, actually. Damn. Science funding fails. Ban luxury passes. Rifling was stolen. I have a spy there, a police station, and a constable. The hell? I mean, it does slow down the rate, I think, more than just, like, making it more likely to get caught. I did build the police station, didn't I? No, I'd hidden. Oh. But I do have a defensive spy there. I hidn't? I hadn't. I want historical landmarks. That's what I want. Maybe that'll get passed. So that'll make all my academies and stuff generate some extra culture, which would be quite nice for me. You will go ahead and build the lumber mill, which is always quite good. We got oil from Sydney. Go us. Salt the Pocatello. Salt for crabs. Very well. And you have a lot of money. There's nothing really I want to sell you, unless I got a double on the pearls. Which I don't. Okay, what do I have an extra one of? Gems. I do have an extra gem, but it doesn't look like anyone wants my gems. Got 10 happiness, which is alright. We can still do some growth. You are going to come in... nowhere? Well, we'll scooch in where we can. Let's hope he moves his ship. Come on, dude. You want my religion? Like, let me. Oh, France and Ethiopia are now at peace. There we go. And we connected the oil for someone. Spread religion. Boo! We actually didn't connect it, like, directly. Someone shared oil to me. There we go. So, how far behind am I here? 72. Well, it's a thing. Actually, it'll be 30, I guess, after it ticks in that. Peace and amphitheater is done over here. Shrines, markets. Actually, let's finish up the markets. I try to get our national wonders hooked in here. More trading posts. If I automate the AI, they'll basically build trading posts everywhere. They'll prioritize that over farms, generally speaking, and that's actually okay at this point. Usually it's not great. Hissio's about to fall. My god. I did not expect this game to go this way. Like, so many things. First of all, I didn't think that it would be isolated on my own private continent. No? Not war? I'm gonna go with no. Tyr is actually already my friend, but wants the religion, so I may as well go ahead and, like, just try to solidify that a little bit more. Like, I see Florence as well here. But yeah, we'll keep trying to keep our things locked in, especially since it's a happiness thing, and we're not super allied. We're at 85. In fact, we'd have to renew it somehow before the end of the game anyway. No longer friends with Lhasa. Sucks, because I actually would like the faith. It's handy. Being able to summon a great engineer or great scientist on demand will be pretty useful. What's this one? The military base. Yeah, we may want to build that in CC over here. Villain selection was rigged. Nice. I wonder if we could coup. 79% chance of success. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Bam. Coup successful. Overthrowing the Shoshone support. Put a group in office. Alright. And we may leave them there to keep buffing our relationship there for free. What's our current status? 76. Well, actually, it's less about necessarily buffing our relationship, but it also drops everyone else's. Villainous is a pretty good one for us. It's got oil, ivory, and porcelain. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Our happiness has grown quite a bit. We've got the second ivory now, in addition to the second gem, although no one currently wants it. Wow, they've got some money. Not crazy money. Seemed a lot higher for the AI, but let's build a police station finally. I don't know who I'm moving here. That was weird. It's like still locked in there, that moving graphic. Bank is done. We have the happiness. We might actually start doing hospitals soon, but you know what? Give me the stock exchange for now. Cargo ship needs an order. I don't know. Oh, you were going to Gdansk, and you know what? Do one more round of that. Actually, at this point, we have enough happiness that we're going to be shipping food over there. Although it still really needs hammers more than anything else. You know what? Do another round of hammers over there. When my other trade route to CC fails, I will probably start shipping them food, actually, for some quick growth. Just keep trying to walk towards tier. Do your best. So many ships. But, oh, the Mongols took it back, because hadn't it fallen? I feel like it did. That's a lot of bombard here, and it does have melee troops. War with Songhai, Shoshone, Vancouver, yeah. And it's, yeah, just city-states. Hysia did fall. Makes me very unhappy. We got a Gatling gun. I don't think we need any more guys over here. So what I'll probably just do is stick it in Krakow. I know there's like a 0% chance and I'm successfully saying that. And I apologize. To all the Poles. I could hook up more horses just for the heck of it. I think what we're going to do is build some trading posts down here, though. University is done. Might be the time for the harbor. We will need public school set up at some point. Let's set up the harbor. It's actually going to be really good for that town. We got that new unit. No longer friends. We lost the faith. No longer friends with Sedone. They want tech. Oh, they took Vilnius back. Interesting. 85% chance of cooing them again. Let's do it. That's very interesting. I've never really spent much time doing that. It's not a, like, strategically, where it's located, it's not necessarily that helpful, but it's still, you know, still handy, and I love the fact that it's mercantile and has the oil. That should help us. We have over 1,000 gold right now. We could actually throw money at someone. And I think that's a good idea. So I made peace. Brussels desires the Eiffel Tower. Well, there's some incentive to building it. I probably should have just started it right away. It's a good wonder. We can get it in 12 turns. We get the happiness, the tourism. You know what? It's actually really... Oh, we can do our Oxford now. And we would like it here. Oh, god damn it. You know what? Let's just give it a try. So, in their opinion, the fastest way to build something would be like this. This is what the AI thinks. What if I did throw some specialists here? No, that would increase production. Could we shave a turn off, though? 99. Over 100 production. And yet, no, it doesn't actually save us a turn. And our city would be starving. This actually lets our city grow quite quickly, while still producing it in 11 turns. Although we would get some extra beakers. We probably should have tried it right away. I mean, if you're going to do it, Pocatello launched a sneak attack against another civ. peace with Vilnius. I probably should have tried it right away. It'd be a shame if we didn't get it, but... so Oxford really could be built anywhere. My idea was to build it in my capital because the +3 science would then get multiplied by other stuff. But honestly, it doesn't really matter where it's built. Because it's more about, it's time to get our free tech. Yeah, you know what, I'm just going to start it here. It's going to be okay. We're going to hopefully have a nice expensive tech that we can unlock with it. It's in 12 turns. It's 13 turns before we can get plastics, and even then we wouldn't be able to get penicillin or anything like that. Maybe I should just use it to unlock plastics instead of researching it. I think that's probably the way to go. Get replaceable parts. And then we'll backtrack over here and we'll pick up a railroad and we'll see if we can't get Neuschwanstein. Which is probably, again, sort of silly. If we want it, we probably should have beelined it, but that's okay. I think I'm going to automate these workers now. I don't know. No. Let's just send them over here. Something. Come over here. Spread the love. Lock in tier a little bit more than before. About halfway to our next guy. Don't have a whole lot of faith going in there, though, because we did lose some of those religious city-states. Well, I still have Turfin. That's something. Placeable parts is in. We can get some upgrades. We got science to spread there. Shoshone replaced Ethiopia's ally of Florence. Sidon is no longer a friend. Brussels canceled the quest. Florence declares war. Florence loves my tech. Well, that's good. And they do want the science. And actually, that would get us pretty damn close to taking over things. I hope we still have that, and we do, good. Because we do know they had the quest. We saw that before. I was hoping we had one more use out of our great profit, and we do. Gatling gun is just going to sit tight in Krakow, where it's not going to charge us any maintenance fees. Is this still building a fort, honestly? It probably is clearing the marsh at the same time. This cargo ship is going to be sending food to Sisi. Money is good, but growth is also quite nice. This worker, I think I'm just going to bring back home. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so we can build some trading posts over here, for example. Finish that factory. Great. Lovely. I think banks and things like that are going to be perfectly fine. We should take a quick look at what the tourist map looks like now. With the Shoshone rising slowly. We've got the 16% boost. We do have the differing ideologies, but we have the diplomat, which offsets that a bit. We've got the trade route, which is helping a little as well. We're at, where are we at? 3.6%. Rising slowly. Be nice to even it out. Right now, the happiness is not being a problem, though. Shoshone, thus 22.1%. If they do reach familiar, then we're going to start having a bad time. No one else picked up ideologies? Because if anyone else did, like if France happens to pick order, then we're going to be laughing, right? We're going to be in great shape. Okay, public school is done. You don't actually have that much research right now because you're not a huge city. So I don't know if we need to rush to the observatory. You know what? You want a factory, especially if we're going to get you to build Neuschwanstein, which you can do with the extra hammers I'm sending your way. You now have 5 citizens. Great. They love my tech. Great. I think I knew that one already. Oh, we're going to have to put a cut in here. That is a lot of ships. I may really have to be a little bit more concerned about my military might. Especially, like, here I'm well defended from Shoshone. I don't have to worry about Mongolia anymore. Shoshone, I'm feeling okay. The problem will be Askia and all their vessels. We probably need a bigger military. A bigger navy. What did we cancel with? Gold and salt. Listen, I know you're having a hard time over here, but... Oh yeah, you're making no money. Never mind. Okay. Well then, folks, I think this will bring us to the end of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, make sure to like and subscribe and do all that kind of great stuff. And I mean, subscribe. If you're at episode, what is this, like 11, 12, and you haven't subscribed yet, there's something wrong with you. And, you know, I don't know if I don't know if you should be following me because you might be a little bit weird. So if you want to make sure that everything is okay, make sure to subscribe. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.